I don't really know what I even want to say right now, but I just need to do this. Even though I really don't want to. We lost our baby. Our gestational carrier went in for what was going to be the last ultrasound before we would be like released from our fertility specialist, like just to a regular OB. So we were supposed to be 9 weeks and 6 days. And there was no heartbeat. The baby was measuring 9 weeks and 1 day. So Rob and I have been through a lot of hard things together in regards to trying to build a family. So I think that we do have a lot of strength to endure things, but it doesn't change the fact that this is really hard. I cherish everything that we got to experience with this baby, and this baby is really special to us, and I want to honor the life that we got to witness. So I don't want to just like bury it and like pretend it didn't happen, because it did. And everything that we experienced with our gestational carrier is so special, and like we documented so much of that, and it's really important to us that we remember everything and that we create something out of it in honor of this child, because it was so special to us. But that's going to be really hard, I know. But I know that we need to do that, and that's just going to be part of our healing process. And it's important that I share all of this, because I knew that I would want to share everything, even if something bad happened. We're being so vulnerable, and we're sharing so much of our journey that I really feared having to like come back and say that something bad happened, because I didn't want that to create doubt in someone that maybe already doubts God or already doesn't believe. Like, I don't want this to solidify someone's doubt just because we didn't get the outcome that we prayed for. And I want to make sure that people understand and know that when bad things happen, that doesn't mean that we don't serve a good God and that He doesn't want good for us. Because I think that that's the first place that our minds go as humans, and it's always like, why me? And like, why are you doing this to me, God? And how can you be good? How can you be faithful? But you allow things like this to happen. Of course, that's what the enemy would want us to believe about God. Like, of course, he wants us to think that God's not good and he doesn't want us to experience good things. But that's not true. And I've seen it in my life already. And I've seen bad things happen in my life, and then God redeem them and turn them into something really, really great. I won't put on a face and say that I don't have those questions and I don't have those moments where I do doubt and where I do question, but I cannot let myself stay there. I can't do it. I truly don't know what is next in our journey. I mean, really, it's been 5 years of us trying to build our family, and I don't know. It's just weird to think like things had finally come to this place where we were preparing for our baby that was on the way, and it's just weird for all of that to just like one day you wake up and like that's all gone away. I keep wanting some insane door to open, some insane miracle to happen. I feel like the journey has been so hard. roadblock after roadblock and like setback after setback, and I just keep hoping that I'm gonna like wake up one day and like everything's gonna be different. I don't want the hard stuff to cause me to like lose the hope and like the magic that is in our lives and in our story, because there has been so many things. Like this journal, I am like filling it up with so many things. Like one day this is going to be this full circle story, and it's going to be something that encourages a lot of people and that will ultimately bring God glory. I have to believe that. Like, I can't stop believing that. My sister sent us flowers and she put a scripture on the note, and I've just been leaning on it like every day. And I think it's just the perfect picture of like of who God is, even in sadness and grief. It's Lamentations 3:20 through 26. I will never forget this awful time as I grieve over my loss. Yet I still dare to hope when I remember this. The faithful love of the Lord never ends. His mercies never cease. Great is his faithfulness. His mercies begin afresh each morning. I say to myself, the Lord is my inheritance, therefore I will hope in him. The Lord is good to those who depend on him, to those who search for him. So it is good to wait quietly for salvation from the Lord. As hard as it is, we will continue to wait and we will continue to put our hope in the Lord. What has happened does not negate his faithfulness, and it does not change his character. The bad things that happen in this life are the result of living in a fallen world that is tainted by sin and darkness. God is faithful, and he uses suffering and he redeems it and creates good things out of it. And I know he's doing that in us. So I will continue to move forward and have hope. And I know that we will see a miracle in our story. We've already seen so many miracles in our story. And so just because the outcome isn't what we wanted doesn't mean a miracle didn't happen. Because it was a miracle in the moment that we like saw that pregnancy test. Like that was a miracle. Our baby is complete and perfected and is in heaven right now. And we will meet our baby one day. And that's good enough. I just ask you to pray that God continually gives us the strength and the energy and the peace to keep moving forward. And I ask that you would pray that he would just give us clarity on what we're supposed to do next, and just pray that he would heal our hearts and prepare us for the future. We are not going to stop fighting for the child that's supposed to be with us. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you for your love and support, and more than anything, your prayers.